Must be nice to be the lady of such a glorious town, with so many workers working on the fields at the same time. Welcome everyone to yet another episode of Manor Lords. This is episode 3, and you're looking at Lady Sompius Gamius walking through the town of Castleton. Let's go back into the top-down view. In case you didn't know, to get down to that view, you have to just click on here, visit mode. What are we doing in this episode? First of all, a very quick recap. Last time we did quite a lot, but the highlight was that we now have 4 fields that are working. And if we quickly cycle through them, you see we expect some harvest to happen in this year. We have 24 wheat, we have 39 rye and 70 rye here. So not the greatest, because remember, this is not the best region for farming, but it's good enough to help us survive. Probably not enough to help us export though. The other thing we have done, we severely expanded our population, and you see it's very obvious that this is the side of the town with all of the farming. And I believe we already planted beetroots here, and we're in the middle of expanding these ones. The idea is that this side will be mainly chickens. This will be the farms. I think this one I will try to have it be probably farms again, and maybe I will have 2 big orchards because we want to also have some orchards. I will build 2 more houses, or at least 1 big house, and I will have the orchards or the apple trees, but that will need to wait for a bit. Then these ones will be our goats and also our pigs. I think at the moment I don't have anything here because we're waiting to get some more money. Speaking of money, now that we have some, let's actually upgrade this to be animal pens. And once they get upgraded, they will get a choice between pigs and goats. There is a few things that I want to do. First of all, I want to address the salt mine, because last time I built it and I noticed while editing that I didn't really do anything with it. And I also want to continue with our bread industry, because remember, the harvest season is in September, so it's in 2 months, well, 3 months. And once it gets harvested, it needs to become flour, and then it becomes bread. And for that, we have 2 new buildings. We have the mill and we have the oven. And furthermore, with the oven, we have the choice to have the oven as a communal oven or in the house of one of our villagers. But we'll come to that in a second. We are lucky enough to have a rich salt mine here. Once we assign a family, we get a maintenance of 2 per year. Let me see, do you get more maintenance the more people? No, you don't. Okay, so let's assign 2 people here then. I need to figure out how many tools I need per year. So let's go here and let's go to this new view that we discussed last time. Let's go to resources and let's try to find tools. Now you see the region stock is 4 and the consumption is 1. Now I don't know this. Okay, let's do past 12 months. I don't know if that's accurate, whether this is 7 or past 30 days. Stock, production, consumption. Okay. I think I might need to wait a bit. So I think I have approximately 5. So I will just need to make sure I have 5, which I think I'm already doing. Yeah, I'm maintaining it at the stock of 5. So I think that's fine. The salt is not really used for anything apart from the butcher, which can make sausages. And at the moment, I don't really have that. So what I will do, I will take here and I will look for the opportunity to sell it. Now the salt is under crafting materials, and unfortunately I cannot sell it unless I build a route, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, so I have to, it's a major trade. Okay, so I need 100 for that. But the good news is that it sells for 5, which is a lot of money. So I'm going to keep that in mind. So I need 100 for that. And I think I needed some, and I needed 100 for this as well. So these are really big trades that I will have stored soon enough, which will help us get a lot of money. Speaking of money, let's look at what's going on with our stonemason. So we produce lots of dress stones. Unfortunately, at the moment, we cannot sell them just yet because we need to set up a trade, but that will do. I also eventually want to assign someone here. Now we left the animals here, which we don't need them. We'll get them back when it's harvest time. I'll let time play now. Our quarry is full of families, which is great. Let's have a look how we're doing in terms of fuel. We have lots of firewood and lots of charcoal. We could consider taking someone out of charcoal, actually, because we have 19 worth. In terms of planks and stuff, we have 14 planks and 6 timber. That's actually not enough, so we'll let them continue working on it. I will assign, how many animals do I have? I have 3 mules and 2 of them are assigned. No, sorry, 2 of them are free and 1 are assigned. I see. So 1 is assigned here. I will assign the other one here, and then we'll have 1 free for building. Great. I just remembered that we also wanted to get a horse, and I'm debating whether I should get a horse now or whether I should Yeah, I'm debating. No, I think I'll wait until I get 100. Then I will enable the dress stone. And once I enable the dress stone, hopefully much more money will come through. And then it will help us improve. I wanted to focus on upgrading these houses, because once they get upgraded, or at least one of these, once they get upgraded, we can actually use them as artisans, which means we can build things like bows at the back of one of these houses. And with the bows, we can expand our army and have a bow unit. 100 trade, so we can actually start selling the dress stone. Export. I'm going to leave a stock of 20. At the moment, we don't have any use for the dress stone, but down the line, we will use it to build our castle, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe some other buildings, but definitely the castle. And we establish a major trade route, and now we will get 5 each time we sell it. We have restocked this one, so we can put one family here, maybe 2, and I just need to find somewhere to take out. I will take 2 from the fishing, because the fishing has reached its limit. So the berries will be worked on now. The next thing I want to consider, although I won't necessarily work on it immediately, I want to build a second farmhouse, because I think 8 people for this number of fields might not be enough. So let's expand here. And I'm going to make a big field here. Come here, and if you remember, we have emmer fertility is good here, flax is not that good, barley is okay, and rye is great. So let's build it all along here. 1.4 Morgan, great. And let's see, is there anywhere that we have good barley? We have some good barley here. Because barley is useful for beer, to be honest. And I don't really fancy exporting it. So maybe we can consider just planting one here. Rye is good as well. Emmer is good as well here. Okay. Maybe that's a second farming area we can consider. What about this field? So barley is okay. Flax, not as good. Rye is really good. And emmer is okay. So maybe we can have another field across here. Like here. Okay. But for that we need to... Well, we have the quarry, which we cannot move. But we can move these operations. I need to decide where I want to move my logging industry, and maybe I can consider moving it across down here so they can start working on this area, which is the second fertile area. This is also kind of fertile as well. Yeah, maybe I can consider moving it here. For now, I'm going to destroy the charcoal kiln, and I'm going to rebuild it somewhere far. Maybe let's build it here, far from the city. And let's draw a road to it. And also we can move our woodcopter to here, close to the forest. And then we can also move the logging camp as well. And the... Oops, sorry. Don't want to destroy it. We can move the logging camp here. And next to it we can put also the planks. So now all of our logging industry has been migrated. Put it here. And let's have a road to go across here and come back, like a mini roundabout, like here. This will take some time to be built, but the good news is we have 5 families available to build. I mean, these are the families that we just took out. That's why we have so many families. And soon they will be needed elsewhere. This is not supplying everyone from the looks of it. Some people still need some water. So maybe I can upgrade it. Yeah, I can upgrade this one. It will do up to 50 BURGAGE plots. Let's have this with top priority. Same with this one. This will be medium and this can be low. The next thing I want to build the mill. Now the mill turns all of the wheat that we get out of the ground. It gets turned into flour, which then gets turned into wheat. Now the way that the mill works, it requires efficiency. You see, it has an efficiency metric, and that depends, I think, on how high up you're up and how clear it is, as in there is no trees and stuff. For example, here, that is fairly clear, you see the efficiency is pretty high, and that's actually quite a good spot for us because it's next to the farmhouse. So let's build it here. Actually, let me check something. Could I have built it here? Destroy this. Yeah, could I have built it here? Yes, and the efficiency, excellent, okay. But let's turn off snapping. I want it to be facing... where do I want? I want to be facing like this. Awesome. So we found a role for our random spot. The logging camp has been built. Let's assign one person here. And also let's put the animals, and let's also give them their area. So I want them to work on all of this. Same with the saw pit. Now the saw pit has a limit of 15, so actually at the moment it won't work. So let's take them out. So leave them to be building. Now we have tons and tons of money. So let's do the priorities. Let's first of all get a horse. This will speed up the trading a lot. And let's also set up another route for the salt. This was on crafted materials, salt. Let's set up the route, establish route, and export. Awesome. And then let's leave maybe 15, just so we can have some in stock in case we need it. I'm also going to consider adding another family to the trade. But for every family, I want to give them a horse. But you can only get a horse every 30 days. The other thing I want to do, this storage house will be dedicated for things that are close to it. So, for example, I want to have dressed stone in it. Then later on, we can also have the roof tile industry here. The planks are quite far from here. Rumblestone. Actually, no, the planks, maybe we can bring them. No. Okay, so Rumblestone can come in here. Tools can come in here. Mortar. Flax can be stored in here because it will come directly from the fields. And let's see what else we want to have in here. All of these, the weapons and stuff, we won't have any. So let's remove all of them. Commodities, let's remove for now. Same with fuel. Fuel, I wanted to go straight to the main warehouse. I think that would be it for now. Down the line, I might think of more things. Let's check the cost for some of these things. Carrots is 16. He's 86 here. Here's 141. 122. 141. Okay, so let's do this. And slowly we're getting more and more. Now, I want to have some houses to have some orchards. So orchards are basically trees that take a lot of time to be built. But I think once they get built, they give you a lot of yield. So for that, I want to build houses like the one up there. On the right. So let's come here. Let's build it like this. And it will be one house. And what will happen if I turn it? One house. Looks a bit strange. Let's do like a different shape. Kind of like this. And maybe flip it. One house again. Something like this. Let me draw one road here. And maybe I can put something different. Maybe I can do a very long one. I'll put a road here. And I will draw the line across here. Maybe not all the way. So I can put another road between them. And draw it all the way here. And have one house with a fairly large. Let's make it. Let me draw another road across here. I don't know if this will ever go anywhere. But just so we have it. And let's cover the whole of this area. One house. I think that's plenty. And these will be our orchards. Let's also start buying some goats. Now, goats give you milk, provides a passive yield of milk, and every third yield provides chevron and hides. So this can be used then to get us, I believe the hides, we can get boots and stuff. So let's get these. We also want some pigs. I'm going to have 2 and 2 here, and then down the line we'll get more of them. The night has fallen, and we see the glorious village of Castleton that now is looking more and more like a town. We also have 200 days until the raid. Ideally, before the raid, I would like to go and take some of the camps, but for that I need to assemble lots and lots of archers. The sun is coming out. I don't think I've seen the sunset before. At least on this game. It's August now, and it's close to being harvest season, which is in September. You could lose some of your crops based on droughts. Goods are stored. Okay, yeah, this needs to be taken away. Sometimes these take ages to be taken away, unfortunately. Let's set up this field in the meantime. So what will happen next year? Next year, this will be rye. This will be wheat. This will be fallow. This will be wheat. So we will have 3 going on. So maybe these I leave as fallow. Or maybe I make it as barley, but I move it. And then next year is fallow. Sorry, this is fallow. Then it will be barley. And then it will be... shall we do wheat? Yeah, let's do wheat. Why not? Still waiting for some families to move in here. Unfortunately, these are empty, so I cannot upgrade them. I'll also upgrade these ones, but I really want those to be upgraded. Would have been great if there was a way for me to say where I want the families to move. I don't know if there is a way to block them, like to kick them out. Reassign to a different workplace. No, I don't think there is a way to reassign them. If anyone knows, you can tell me in the comments. Did we get our horse? We did get our horse. Now we will need to build another stable because we will want to get more and more horses. I'll put it next to here. I like the idea of having them next to each other. The other thing I want to do, I want to actually start importing some spears so I can fill up this unit. And to do that, because at the moment we don't have any iron on this region, we have to import them. So I will come in here and I will set up the trade. I might end up regretting this, but I will set up this trade. And I will actually import until I have one surplus, which means it will keep importing until all of the spears are given to our people, basically. And this one is current surplus. Okay, so let's let that time play. That might drive us a bit bankrupt, but once we import them, then it will be good. More and more families are moving in. And September is here, and I didn't notice. So let's quickly assign all of the families here. And for that, I'm going to get 2 people out of the quarry, 1 people out of the mining pit, and put them here. And assign the animals as well. I'm going to take the animal out of here, I believe, and assign it here. And for the next 3 months, we'll be busy farming. I don't know if that's enough time for them to harvest, but let's see. And you see they started slowly harvesting here because it's the harvest month. Ideally, by the end of September, you want to be done from harvesting, because I think then the fields will reset, if I'm not mistaken. So plenty of harvest going on. We have this one as well. Lots of flax, sorry, not flask. All right. Actually, not as much flax, but anyway, only 5 from the looks of it. Maybe we lost it in the yield. I don't know what happened there. Now that we'll start plowing until the month switches, and you see the flash now. We have a new crops. So this will be rye now. This will be fallow. This will be wheat. This will be wheat, and this will be barley actually. This is medium. This is high. This is medium, and this is low. So let's make this as high, very high. This as medium. Yeah, I don't know what they will do now. I think they will split themselves. I don't know exactly what will happen. Okay, the animals will go here. And what is this animal doing? Oh, it's because I don't know why they're still playing this one, given that it's low, but it's fine. I think that's plenty of time for them to work on it, and we watched the cycle before. So how much flax do we have? We have 6 flax. I wonder what happened there, but it's fine. Maybe flax is not our thing. We have good flax on this field, so maybe we'll have better luck next time. Same with this one here. Lots and lots of money, so let's spend it on getting some more carrots. And here, let's get some cabbages. And let's get some more cabbages and some carrots, but we don't have enough money. We used it all. So let's get some more goats. And hopefully that will give us a good variety. We see we already have some milk and some eggs coming through. Still no families here or here, unfortunately. Now the winter is approaching, so we have 7 months of food, which I think it should be fine. And we also have plenty of fuel, so I'm not worried about that. But just to be sure, I'm going to assign someone here. And maybe someone here as well. Still no families on this ones, unfortunately. It's a bit of a waste because technically I can upgrade this one, but I kind of want to wait. So these are chickens already. Let's make these chickens. These are already chickens. These are already chickens. Because we have a communal oven as well. I think, given that all of the families are already moved here, I think the next month we will get the families to move in here. As soon as they move, we're going to upgrade. It's a bit of a waste, but it's fine. Let's check how we're doing with the fields. This is done, this is done, this is done, and this is done. And we are just in the middle of November, which tells me with the capacity of a whole farmhouse, we can actually do another field. So that was 4 this month. This year, sorry. So that's quite a lot. Now the barley, I don't know why it's red. Maybe it's because we don't have such great fertility. What they will do now that they don't have anymore, they will start threshing all of these things. Here we have wheat sheaves and rye sheaves, and they will get crushed into rye grain and wheat grain, which will then become wheat flour. We have quite a lot of salt, so I'm going to take the families out of here until we basically are completely low on it, because we don't seem to be selling it fast enough. Maybe I put more people here and I get another horse. Let's put 4 people so we can have maximum capacity. Once they process all of the sheaves into grain, I'm going to actually start taking them all out because they don't have anything else to do here. I'm going to put 3 people on the mill. I'm going to assign 1 person to the warehouse, put 1 person here, 2 people back in the salt now that we have the people for it. And I think the next one was probably, yeah, let's put it to make some planks. And I think that would be it. Yeah, let's do cabbages again here. And here I want to make orchards. This one I'm going to get pigs and pigs. New family has moved in, and we can see that this house is finally populated and we can actually upgrade it immediately. The reason we wanted to upgrade it because to make artisans we need level 2. As we get more and more people in the village, we see that we need to supply for more people in the market. You see we don't supply them fully. And you can see this by the indication here. So I need another person in the granary. Where is the granary? Put them here. And actually, eventually, I need to upgrade this because it's getting very full. Let's upgrade this with highest priority. I still haven't managed to get any spears for some reason. I'm not sure why. It might be because I don't have the shields, so they're not actually being used. I'm not too sure. So let me make it as 5. Surplus 5 and import. Let's see if it will work. Planks are slowly coming in again. Let's take the animals out of the farms and let's put them back in here. All right. And have we processed all of the sheets into flour? Rye flour, wheat flour. And we have a bit more rye grain, so let them process that. Now this one says that we don't actually have space for another horse, so we'll need to get another hinging post. Let's put it again behind our trade route. I just like the idea that it's surrounded by the stables, given that is the main thing that uses it. Food is sufficient, I think. We have lots of beetroots, lots of carrots. Not enough cabbages yet because we only just planted them, but it's fine. This is being upgraded, and hopefully in January we'll also get another family in here. This is pigs, this is pigs. Now, when you upgrade a house, I should have covered this. Not only you get more options, but you also get 1 regional wealth per family per month. So actually, it's in our own benefit to upgrade all of the houses. So I will do that. And we also increase our settlement level when we upgrade. So let's start by doing the ones that are right up front. Bandit camp has been sighted. Okay, come on. Okay, this has been upgraded. I'm going to quickly make it into... I don't have the planks to make it, but I want to make it into a bowyer's workshop. And I will momentarily stop selling the planks. Although I'll just increase that, actually. Because I want to start using the planks for... the resources intended for use in this building construction has been relocated. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Come on, make some more planks. Busy making them. Where are the people who make planks? Getting fuel supplies. Okay. Might be because they're quite far now. And they might need their own warehouse. A new family has started moving in. Okay. So we can also upgrade this, but it needs planks. So I'm going to wait for that. Bowyer's workshop. Let's do this. Highest priority, because basically I want to get bows as fast as possible. Did we get any weapons? Fortunately not yet. I'm not sure why. We did get 1. It's just we don't have another unit because we don't have the spears. Sorry, the shields. The great news is that at least we have money really flowing in now. I can even consider buying some planks. So what we need to do, we need to do a joiner's workshop, which will use lots and lots of planks to build on this. Okay, we reached a new settlement level. That's because we upgraded 2 houses. Let's also upgrade this one. Now that we have built a bowyer's workshop, you have this artisan here, which basically it will start building things in the background. And the family no longer can be used for anything else. So it has been like allocated to his artisan workshop. And for that, I want to make work bows, and I want to make as much as having 36 because that's a full unit of people. So let them use that, and I will try and use all of the planks as I have. Afterwards, I will put some reserve, but for now, I'm really in a hurry because we only have 32 days until the bandits come. Okay, all of these have now been processed. I'm going to continue upgrading since we have a lot of people on the building. So this provides a high yield of pears and takes roughly 4 years to reach full maturity. This one provides a low yield of quinces and takes roughly 2 years to reach maturity, and apples. So let's go for the long run. Let's do 1 pears and let's do 1 for apples. And it will take us 3 years to see the reward, but once we do, hopefully it will be a huge yield. More and more money keep coming in. Let's get our other horse. Are we making war bows? Yes, we are. We have 10 war bows, which is awesome. Let's have a quick look at, with this great view, whether there is any house that doesn't have anything yet. I think all of them have everything they need, apart from this one, actually. This one I'm going to make into... Maybe I can make into an apiary. Provides a passive yield of honey, and every 3rd yield provides wax. Yeah, let's do that. And it helps with... what is it called? With pollination. Can maybe set up a trade for shields. For now, I'm going to buy some because I'm running low. But down the line, I'm going to sell them as well. So let's import some shields. And let's import until we have, I don't know, 10 surplus. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some by the time the raiders come. But I don't think so. Alright, so this is where we'll leave it. In a bit of a cliffhanger just before the raid. Because I think that will take at least 20 minutes to deal with. And we're reaching almost at the end of the episode. And we can also see the great views of the snowy mountains of Castleton here. And you see even in the back how far you can see in this game. I think they've done a really good job in this latest patch. I'm pretty sure there is some new changes to the graphics. I might be wrong, but this looks amazing. It might be because I haven't played them up before. In any case, thank you for the overwhelming support of the series. I think this is my best series that I have on the channel. If you would like to get notified for any new episodes, you can subscribe. And if you like the content, feel free to leave a like, a comment, or you can even leave some feedback if I do anything wrong. Thank you again for watching. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next episode of Manor Lords. See ya!